ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। आओ जी सिमरन करिए जी। वाहिगुरु 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 वाहिगुरु। वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। आओ जी आप आगे चलिए, लेट्स गो फर्दर। We were on, let's see, Kabir Maya Maya. Yes, we discussed about the responses or the shabads, sloks in between, which was written by Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj. Now we are on 212th slok, and here it is back to Kabir Ji. It's back to Kabir Ji because there's no Mahalla Panjwa here, so that shows that it is written by Kabir Sahib now. Here, Kabir Sahib is talking about Bhagat Namdev Ji and Bhagat Lochan Ji. So Bhagat Namdev Ji actually was born in somewhere close to Bombay, in Maharashtra, right? Now, if you will think about it, Kabir Sahib was in UP, right? That side, but still in Banaras, I think, and he was still talking about Bhagat Namdev Ji. What does that show? That Bhagat Namdev Ji and Bhagat Lochan Ji were before even Kabir Sahib, right? And their stories were famous. So he's telling us the story. So in this slok, which is 212th slok of Slok Bhagat Kabir Ji ke, Nama Maya Mohya Kahe Tirlochan Meet. Tirlochan, Bhagat Tirlochan Ji is telling that Namdev Ji is so much enticed by the Maya. He's totally into the Maya. Bhagat Tirlochan Ji Namdev Ji ne keh rahe hai na? So he's saying, Nama Maya Mohya Kahe Tirlochan Meet. Meet is friend. Namdev Ji and Bhagat Namdev Ji and Bhagat Tirlochan Ji were Samkali, were at the same time, and they were friends. And he's saying to Namdev Ji that you are Maya Mohya, and that you are so much drenched in Maya. Why he's saying that? And the kahe chipo chaile ram na lavo cheat. Chipe ਹੁੰਦੇ ਜੀ ਛਪਾਈ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਲੇ, the printing, that these days we have printing press, in those days there were not printing press, everything was like hand printed. Even in our day and age also, there was like hand printing, and Namdev Ji used to do hand printing, right? That's what his job was, printing on the clothes, ਕੱਪੜਿਆਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਛਪਾਈ ਕਰਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਾਹੇ ਛੀਪੋ ਛਾਈਲੇ ਰਾਮ ਨਾ ਲਾਵੋ ਚੀਤ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸਾਰਾ ਦਿਨ ਮੈਂ ਵੇਖਦਾ ਤੂੰ ਰੱਬ ਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦਾ। the whole day I see that you are just doing your work, you are not remembering Vaheguru, you are not remembering Ram. And this is who is saying this? Bhagat Lochan Ji is saying to Bhagat Namdev Ji. Now we have to learn very beautiful lesson here, that even when you are working, what happens? Namdev Ji replies now to Trilochan ji. Nama kahe Trilochana, mukh te Ram samal, haath paun kar kaam sab, cheet niranjan naal. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਮੁਖ ਤੇ ਰਾਮ ਸਮਾਲ. While you are working, you should be chanting also, you should be remembering Vaheguru also. Because what is the lesson which we are learning here? The lesson which we are learning, that when we are in the marg of bhakti, Sikhi doesn't promote that you leave everything, you leave your work. No, you have to still work and do the bhakti also. And while doing the bhakti, what you have to do, Nama kahe Trilochana, Mukte Ram Samaj, chant from your mouth, use your tongue. Haath paon kar kaam sab, with your hands and feet, do all your work. Sab cheet niranjan naal, and naal Rab nu yaad kari ja. So that's why it is very important. We need to learn this thing, that yes, we have to do bhakti. We have to do bhakti. That's why, Gurmukh Pyareo, we always discussed, daytime is to do the work. Night is for you to do the bhakti whole night. And in the daytime, what we have to do while working? Why, Guru, why, Guru, the naal kaam kari jana. And in the night time, right, after sleeping for a few hours, sleep early, right? 7 p.m., 8 p.m., whatever you can do. Earlier you will sleep, earlier you will wake up at the Amrit Vela, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., whatever you can. And then you start doing bhakti. When we will do this, then our surti will be always in the feet of Vaheguru. ਸਾਡੀ ਫਿਰ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸੁਰਤ ਹੋਏਗੀ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਮਾਲਕ ਦੇ ਚਰਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜੀ ਰਹੇਗੀ. But what happens is, and that's why I keep on telling everybody, start, at least try using that file which I shared of the Lekha. Just check, at least analyze yourself how your week goes. ਹਫਤਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਦੇਖੋ, ਉਹਦੇ ਚ ਲੇਖਾ ਪਾ ਕੇ ਦੇਖੋ ਕਿ ਇੱਕ ਹਫਤੇ ਚ ਮੇਰੇ every day where my thoughts are my thoughts in Rajogun, are my thoughts on Tamogun, are they on Satogun, where how is my mind behaving? क्योंकि मन ने ताइयों सूत आना जे सारा दिन जपेगा. हुक्म की है 24/7, all the time. We have to remember with every swas, that's a tan which we have, free tan given to us by Guruji. But what we do is, we will spend it on YouTube, we'll spend it on Facebook and social media, but will not spend on doing why Guru, why Guru. If you want to meet Vaheguru, and you have to remember Vaheguru all the time, while playing, while studying, while working, all the time. And some people will say, oh no, when I study or when I'm working, I'm an IT person, I have to use my brain, I can't think of that. ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤੇ ਮਾਲਕ ਅੱਗੇ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਕਰੋ ਕਿ ਸਾਡਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਜਾਪ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਉਹ ਅਜਪਾ ਜਾਪ ਬਣ ਜਾਵੇ. ਅਜਪਾ ਜਾਪ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਜੀ? ਅਜਪਾ ਜਾਪ is ਜਦੋਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਵਿਸਰਦਾ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ, when we don't forget ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ. All the time, Rom Rom Simran will start. Ajpa Jap will start in the mind. While you're working in the mind, Vaheguru. And you have a Samdrishti. What is Samdrishti? Samdrishti is when you are 50% focusing on the work, 50% or 20, 30 or 70% on the work, 20, 30% on Simran. And for those who do the job with the brain and all, where they have to use the mind, always you have breaks in between. I used to work in a company where on every floor we had a meditation room. So whenever the break used to come with Vaheguruji's Kirpa, I used to love to go to those rooms all the time, right? You can find a conference room, or you can find your car, you can just go in your car and start doing Simran, right? Use it. Use all the time to do the bhakti. Because the more Vaheguru we will remember in the daytime, what will happen? Sadi Jeevan Jaach badlegi. Our lifestyle will change, because whatever person you will meet, you would want to see Vaheguruji in them, right? You will be polite with them. Why? Because Vaheguruji is in everybody. You don't want to hurt anybody also. ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਤੰਗ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨਾ, ਹਨਾ? So when we'll remember Vaheguru, when we'll remember what Gurbani tells us, what kind of a lifestyle we need to live, then things will change very fast. Otherwise it will be slow process. ਤੇ ਕਬੀਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਕਲੀਅਰ ਕਰਦੇ। ਆਓ ਜੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਚੱਲੀਏ। Now next is again Mahalla Panjwa, Guru Arjan Dev Ji again. Kabira हमरा को नहीं, हम किसों के नाहे। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ। ਗੁਰੂ ਅਰਜਨ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਬੀਰ ਜੀ ਸਾਡਾ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੇ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ। ਜਿਨ ਇਹ ਰਚਨ ਰਚਾਇਆ ਤਿਸੇ ਮਾਹੇ ਸਮਾਹੇ। We don't belong to anybody, and even this body is not ours. We don't belong to anybody, and we don't have anybody. Why Guru Arjan Dev Ji is telling this? Why Guru Arjan Dev Ji is telling us at the end of the day everything is going to perish. Our relatives, our friends, the things which we own, ਜੋ ਮਰਜੀ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਹੈ, ਭਾਵੇਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਬੱਚੇ, ਸਾਡੇ ਮਾਂ-ਪਿਓ, ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਇੱਕ ਦਿਨ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਸਰੀਰ ਨੇ ਖਤਮ ਹੋ ਜਾਣਾ। One day will come, everybody will pass. ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਆਪਣਾ ਸਰੀਰ ਛੱਡਣਾ ਪੈਣਾ। ਸਰੀਰ ਵੀ ਸਾਡਾ ਨਹੀਂ। Even this physical body doesn't belong. Kabir, हमरा को नहीं, हम किसों के नाहे। जिन ए रचन रचाया, whosoever रचन रचाया मतलब all this world, whosoever has created this rachana, this world, this universe, this creation, whosoever has created this creation, obviously the creator Vaheguru Ji has created, this he mahe samahe. Our goal is to merge back to him who created this whole universe, who created this whole nature, who created this whole kudrat. Yes, he is there in this kudrat, but he is not kudrat. He is not nature. The nature is created by him. Jin e rachan rachaya tis hi mahe samahe. Jinne banaya sara kuch, so beautiful sceneries, everything, this whole world, so many beautiful rivers, oceans, mountains, right? ਸੋ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਿੰਨੇ ਇਹ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਵਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਸਮਾਣਾ ਹੈ। ਗੁਰੂ ਅਰਜਨ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਕਬੀਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਆਪਣਾ ਇੰਨਾ ਕਲੋਜ਼ ਨਹੀਂ ਰੱਖਣਾ, ਮੋਹ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਾਣਾ। We don't have to be in more. We can be friends, we have to respect everybody, that's a different thing. ਕਿਤੇ ਇਹ ਨਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਏ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹੀਏ ਮੈਂ ਇਹਦੇ ਤੋਂ ਬਗੈਰ ਜੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਕਦਾ, ਮੈਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਵੋਟੀ ਤੋਂ ਬਗੈਰ ਜੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਕਦਾ। I cannot live without my wife, I cannot live without my husband. Not like that. Do your duties, do your daily stuff, but ਉਹਦੇ ਤੋਂ ਅਲੱਗ ਰਹਿ ਕੇ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਾਡਾ ਮੀਤ ਇੱਕੋ ਹੀ ਹੈ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ is our ਮੀਤ। ਕਬੀਰ ਕੀਚੜ ਆਟਾ ਗਿਰ ਪਰਿਆ, ਕਿਛੂ ਨਾ ਆਇਓ ਹਾਥ, ਪੀਸਤ ਪੀਸਤ ਚਾਬਿਆ, ਸੋਈ ਨਿਭਾਇਆ ਸਾਥ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਨਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਨਾ ਹੱਥ 'ਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦਾ। ਕਬੀਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ is giving an example of the flour. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਟਾ ਗੁੰਨਦੇ ਹੋ, sometimes what happens is that atta, how is atta is made? Obviously through the wheat grains, right? Kabir Sahib is saying that sometimes when we are using the atta, what is happening? The atta is slipping down. Wheat ਤੋਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ wheat flour ਹੈ, it is going down. ਚਿੱਕੜ ਪਾਤਾ ਉਹਨੇ ਥੱਲੇ। ਕਬੀਰ ਕੀਚੜ ਆਟਾ ਗਿਰ ਪਿਆ, ਥੱਲੇ ਡਿੱਗ ਪਿਆ, it fell down. ਕਿਛੂ ਨਾ ਆਇਓ ਹਾਥ, all the atta went away actually. Nothing came in hand. ਤੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਫਿਰ what is there in the hand? He's just telling a story. Just imagine that the lady was doing the atta, creating a dough of the creating a dough out of the flour, of the wheat flour. And what happened? All the wheat flour went down. Nothing came in her hand. But before she was creating the wheat, what she was doing? She was using the wheat grains to make the atta, to ground the wheat grains so that the wheat flour can come out. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਉਦੋਂ ਕੀ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀ? ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਉਦੋਂ ਸੀਗਾ ਨਾ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਪੀਸਤ ਚਾਬਿਆ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ whenever if you have seen uh, a machine, or even these days we can do it at home, ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਚੱਕੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, if you will see that, which basically it is used to ground the wheat grains. Sometimes when we put the dane in, sometimes whenever we putting the wheat grains in, some wheat grains will fell down, and people, what they do when they fell down the grains, they will eat those grains which fell down. So I think Kabir Sahib ye keh rahe hain, whatever the wheat grains fell down, you were able to eat that. What does that mean? That you were so busy in work. We are so busy in the work that little time we get to do the bhakti, that is the only thing which is going to go with us. ऐसे बच्चे कहते हैं ना, नाम ने साडे नाल जाना सिर्फ, because whole day we are busy in the work, whole day we are doing our duties, whole day we are spending a time here and there, but the little time which we spend in bhakti, that is the time which is going to give us fruits in the next world. नाम ने ही सिर्फ नाल जाना है. The time which we will spend in sangat, time which we will spend in doing the bhakti, that is the only time which is going to be useful for us अगले पासे जान वास्ते, to go in the next world. हाँ, in this world, whatever time you will spend for the work, in earning money, that will be useful, because the game is totally reverse. Vaheguru Ji doesn't need our money. And that's why we were discussing about this one. I posted some small video also. Physical money is not required by Guru Sahib. ਅਸੀਂ ਤੇ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਮੰਗਦੇ ਆ. All these people who go to religious places, including us, to gurdwaras, to temples, churches, what we do? We ask from Vaheguru, manu ਕਾਰ ਦੇ ਦਿਓ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਨੌਕਰੀ ਦੇ ਦਿਓ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪੈਸੇ ਦੇ ਦਿਓ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਆ ਦੇ ਦਿਓ. ਅਸੀਂ ਤੇ ਆਪ ਮੰਗਤੇ हैं, हम ਭੀਖਕ ਭਿਖਾਰੀ ਤੇਰੇ, ਤੂੰ ਨਿਜਪਤ ਹੈ ਦਾਤਾ. ਭਿਖਾਰੀ ਰਾਜੇ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਕੁਝ ਦੇ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ? How can a beggar give anything to Vaheguru? So it's a basic nature. When you go in bhakti, it will become the basic nature to help others. That's different. But if somebody thinks that, oh, I helped someone and now I'm going to get a fruit out of it, no. Kabir, kichad atta gir parya. We wasted our time. We are wasting our time. I'm telling you right now, because somebody will not be blunt with you guys. We'll be wasting our time in all these things. If we think that by doing this seva, all that stuff, the physical seva, we are going to, gain anything. Yes. What should you do while doing the seva? That is more important. ਉਹ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਹੁਣੇ ਕਬੀਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਕੇ ਗਏ, हाथ पांव कर काम सब, चीत निरंजन नाम. So that's the thing. Whenever we are doing any seva, any physical seva, remember Vaheguru. Then only our lekha will be good lekha. Then only we can carry naam with us. But without that, no, nothing. Kuch bhi nahi. Otherwise, it is all kichad. Kichad is what? Mud. Kabir, kichad, atta, gir parya. When you might have seen, right? When you are doing the atta, your mom is doing it, your wife is doing it, your dad is doing it, your husband is doing it, whosoever make a dough out of the atta. When it falls down on the floor, it will become a mud. ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚ ਚਿੱਕੜ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ, ਇੱਥੇ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਕਬੀਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੇ ਕੀਚੜ. ਕਬੀਰ ਕੀਚੜ ਆਟਾ ਗਿਰ ਪਰਿਆ, ਕਿਛੂ ਨਾ ਆਇਓ ਹਾਥ, nothing came in the hand, all the atta fell down. All we spent all our was doing all these rituals, all these karams, all work, all play. ਪੀਸਤ ਚਾਬਿਆ ਸੋਈ ਨਿਭਿਆ ਸਾਥ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੂੰ ਆਟਾ ਗੁੰਦੀ ਪਈ ਸੀ ਨਾ, meaning the little time you were getting, and if you are spending that time and remembering Vaheguru, that is only going to go with us to the next world. Nothing else. No other karam. Only naam japna. संत की सेवा नाम ते आइए, हर की टहल कमावनी, जपिए प्रभ का नाम. If you want to do the सेवा of वाहिगुरु, then जपिए प्रभ का नाम. संतां दी सेवा करनी है. If you do the सेवा of संगत, सात संगत, संत की सेवा नाम ते आइए again. So that is the seva which we have to learn. Even when we are doing a physical world, then also we have to do Vah Guru, Vah Guru, Vah Guru. लेकिन कबीर साहब कहते हैं मन जड़ा ना बड़ा शातर है. Mind is very naughty. Mind knows everything. What is right, what is wrong. We know Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Hankar is bad. I think every Sikh will know about these at least 5 vices. They know about Tamogh. Probably they will not know about Nindya, Chugli, Choot, hate, lies, hate, gossiping, slandering. Probably they don't know about all these things. They don't know that, okay, that's also our thoughts, right? Although everybody is stressed out, or everybody is worried, everybody has desires, but they don't take it as if there's something going on in their head, right? But at least Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Hankar, everybody knows. From the childhood, all the kids knows what that, okay, lust, greed, anger, attachment are the vices which always create a problem. ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਕਬੀਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਕੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਬੀਰ ਮਨ ਜਾਣੈ ਸਭ ਬਾਤ, ਜਾਣਤ ਹੀ ਔਗਨ ਕਰੇ. We are on 216. कबीर मन जानै सब बात, जानत ही औगन करे, काहे की कुसलात हाथ, दीप कुएं परे. सारा कुछ पता है. Where hunte, like when we come into the sangat, then we know where is Naam, right? Naam is inside us. Naun damrit, Prabh ka naam, dehi mein iska vishram. And we know that Naam is just like a lamp, just like a light. It is going to bring a light in our life, bring santokh in our life, bring prakash in our life, and the darkness will go away. The dark deeds will go away, but still mind will go do bad things. Swere sangat kiti, morning time did a sangat, whole day did the bad thing. We all do that. We should be honest with each other. We all do bad things in the daytime, which we are not supposed to do. And we also do the Simran also sometimes, right? So, but that's the reason. Once we will increase our Simran, our mind will start coming back. अपने घर वापस आ जाएगा. नहीं तो सब कुछ जानता है. माइंड नोज एवरीथिंग. कबीर मन जाना है सब बात, जानत ही औगन करे. Knowing only, the mind will do the bad stuff. काहे की कुसलात हाथ, दीप कुएं परे. पता भी है कि मनु सुख किसको मिलना है. Mind knows that he is going to get a happiness, going to get a sukh through the light of Vaheguru, through Naam. There is no other thing which can give the happiness. When tud ho je magna, sir dukha ke dukh, de naam santokhiya, utre man ki bukh. Only Naam is going to give us everything. Naam is going to bring us santokh, contentment, satisfaction. Otherwise, wondrous mind, right? It was wandering. It will wander all the time. All the time. Here, there, घूमदा रहेगा. कदे कदे किस दरवाजे उत्ते, कदे किस दरवाजे उत्ते. In 9 doors, mind will keep on wandering. Wherever he will think that dunyavi ras, the worldly juice is there, the worldly joy is there, mind will go there. Because mind is being slaved, held slave by these 5 thieves. 5 thieves will tell the mind, oh, let's eat now. Even if we have eaten the best, if we some favorite food will come in front of us, we'll still eat it. We'll not think about it that my stomach is full. We'll still eat it. And in Punjabi, there is a courtesy also. Khao ji, ao ji, khao ji. Even if somebody is saying, I have eaten, people will still feed them. Right? So, same thing. About the mind also, right? Mind will say, okay, yeah, why I should, if I'll say no, they will feel bad. पर लोकां बारे सोचदा रहिंदा मन। What should mind do? Always be connected with the naam. वाहिगुरु वाहिगुरु। कहते कबीर मन जाने सब बात, जानत ही औगन करे, काहे की कुसलात हाथ। कहते सुख ने मिलना ही नहीं फिर। दीप कुएं परे, कुआ की हुंदा? खू है द वैल। ਜਿਹੜਾ ਨਾਮ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਤੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਹੀ ਪਿਆ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕੱਢਿਆ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਾਹਰ, ਪ੍ਰਗਟ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ। The naam is inside and he didn't do any jatan so that the naam can be pragat, naam can become active. You know, you have a light, let's say, in your house, in the room is dark, pitch dark, and you don't switch it on. When you'll not switch the light on, how will light will lighten your room? It will be always dark. And that's what is happening. So be it, right? People think it's okay. Who cares? They will ask question, if you'll say, you should remember Vaheguru. You should wake up your mind. Your mind is in thoughts. You need to kill your thoughts. They'll question you. But inside they also know. Every thief knows that whatever they are doing, stealing and all, is wrong. But they still do it. Kabir, man jane sab baat. Mind knows everything. Janat hi organ kare. Knowing itself only, it is still making mistakes. Still going to the other path. काहे की कुसलात हाथ, कहते कोई सुख नहीं मिलना। No. Deep कुएं परे, because we are not doing any initiative to wake up our mind or to get through to the naam, to the lamp, to the light, to the sound of Vaheguru, to the voice of Vaheguru. Not doing anything. आओ जी, ਅਸੀਂ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰੀਏ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਵੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਟਾਈਮ ਹੈ, let's try to wake up our mind by ਸਾਸ ਗ੍ਰਾਸ ਸਿਮਰਨ. How to do ਸਾਸ ਗ੍ਰਾਸ ਸਿਮਰਨ? We have to say ਵਾਹ, we have to listen. We have to say Guru, we have to listen. ਆਪਣੀ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਨੂੰ ਸੁਣਨਾ। Never ever forget this. We are here to kill our thoughts, ਵਿਚਾਰ ਮਾਰੇ ਤਰੇ ਤਾਰੇ ਉਲਟ ਜੂਨ ਨਾ ਆਵੇ, and will not come back in this world, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਸਿਰਫ ਮੂਰਖਤਾ ਹੀ ਹੈ, right? It's only pain in this world. Sukh is only with the naam, with the Vaheguru. Just remember that. ਆਓ ਜੀ, ਆਪਾਂ ਵੀ ਸੁਖੀ ਬਣੀਏ। ਸੁਖੀ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਹੋਣਾ? ਮਨ ਦੇ ਫੁਰਨਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਖਤਮ ਕਰਕੇ, by killing our thoughts. And how? By listening to our own voice. ਗਾਵੀਏ, ਸੁਣੀਏ, ਮਨ ਰੱਖੀਏ ਪਾਓ। ਆਓ ਜੀ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰੀਏ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 Guru va 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 Guru Guru va Guru 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 va 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 Guru va, guru, 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 guru, va, 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 guru, guru, va, 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 guru, guru, va, 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 va, guru, 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 Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. अंतर्गत हो जाओ जी. Mind should chant and mind should listen. अंतर्गत हो जाओ. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. ਹਮ ਅਵਗੁਣ ਪਰੇ ਏਕ ਗੁਣ ਨਾਹੀ, ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਛਾੜ ਬਿਖੈ ਬਿਖ ਖਾਈ, ਮਾਇਆ ਮੋਹ ਪਰਮ ਪੈ ਭੂਲੈ, ਸੁਤ ਦਾਰਾ ਸਿਉ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਲਗਾਈ. ਇੱਕ ਉੱਤਮ ਪੰਥ ਸੁਣਿਓ ਗੁਰ ਸੰਗਤ, ਤੈ ਮਿਲੰਤ ਜਮ ਤਰਾਸ ਮਿਟਾਈ. ਇੱਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ. ਇੱਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. We'll meet tomorrow at 5 p.m. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ